You are now.
Okay. This one's really unconventional, okay? Most magicians say pick a card, any card.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to spread them. I want you to touch one.
Okay.
Any one you like. Do you want to change your mind?
No.
Okay, you happy with that one?
Yeah.
Look, I'm going to leave it right here. Is that fair?
That's fair.
Put the box on top.
Okay.
Now, it's fair to say we've just removed one card from the deck, so you don't know what it is.
No.
No, I've never done this before.
What's interesting, even though we don't know what it is, somewhere in the pack there are a number of cards closely related to this one.
Okay.
Dan, I was reading an article on an article on casino gambling, and the article was about shuffle tracking. Apparently there are some gamblers in East Europe who developed the ability to track specific cards while the deck is being shuffled.
For sure.
I thought this was a good idea because it means if you had the ability to track specific cards, you could influence the outcome of a game. The problem is I don't cheat at cards, I'm just intrigued with the techniques.
Okay.
But it gave me the idea for what you're about to see. I'm going to give the cards one more shuffle. Now I don't mind telling you, this is a controlled shuffle.
Okay.
And I'm attempting to isolate a number of key cards, specifically 12 cards of one entire suit, specifically all the hearts. But hold the applause, we've got the ace, the 2, the 3, there's the 4 hearts. Can you see a 5 anywhere? Oh, we're doing well. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of hearts, jack of hearts, queen of hearts. Look at this, look at all 12 cards, all the hearts. Now, this is where it gets interesting. Tell me honestly, did you have a free choice of a card?
I did.
And you didn't even want to change your mind?
I didn't want to change my mind.
Oh, well, you know what? I'm really hoping you found the missing 5. Do me a favour, pick it up and show it to everyone.
Can I pick it and show it?
Yeah. Did we get the missing 5, Dan? Did we get it?
Oh no.
What?
5 of spades.
Ah!
Yeah.
Do you realise you picked the wrong card? Do you know, it's moments like this where I appreciate the words of the great Arthur C. Clarke, who said that any sufficiently advanced technology is almost indistinguishable from magic.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
ridiculous.
That is amazing.
That is
Amazing.
That is.
What is that about? That's fantastic.
Sort of done like
Fantastic.
2 tricks.
Again.
You probably gather by now I'd like to push things
Number one
just a little
magician,
bit
mate,
further
in
than
my
what you may
house.
have seen previously. I like to call this pushing boundaries. So we're going to do something. Do me a favour, shuffle these.
Okay.
I want to record 2 pieces of information right now. Pen for you. Give me any number from 1 to 52. Any number.
On here?
Yeah? Anything written down to more firmly impressed on the mind. Okay. Okay, what number did you write down, Olivia? Oh, very short trick. That's fine.
They shuffled, sir.
That's fine. But the most important thing is this is of your own free will. Okay? And what's interesting here is the number 8, one number out of 52. I want you to record a playing card as well. So as I drop them, just call out stop.
Stop.
Right here. Oh, can you write that down for us?
On here, yeah?
Yep.
A club.
6 of clubs.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen now. Shuffle these again.
Okay. Okay. I'll shuffle them.
This might not work, but if it does, it might prove interesting. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
In a moment, I'm going to spread the cards out so that you can see the back of every card.
Okay.
I'm going to ask you to divide the spread wherever you like.
Okay.
With absolute fairness, I'm going to isolate that card in the deck so it's the only one upside down. Okay?
Right.
And what's interesting is we're not going to look at this card until the very end. All right. Do you think that'd be a fair way to have a card chosen?
I do.
Dan, what do you think?
Yeah.
Yes?
Well,
Okay,
yeah.
splendid. And the fact that you're giving these cards a pretty good shuffle
Yeah, I'll
means
give
we're
them a
gonna
good shuffle.
we're
I gave
dealing
them a
with
Ghanaian shuffle.
a very nice random procedure.
Yeah.
So separate the spread wherever you like.
Okay, so I'm going to separate them
Just divide the spread right here.
right here. That's it. That's
So
what I want to
which one do you want? This one or this one?
I will like that one.
This one.
Yes, sir.
Is that fair?
That's fair.
That? And it's being filmed every step of the way. Tell me something. Do you believe in coincidences? How about you?
Yes.
Well, I mentioned this.
Okay, so this into this.
Before I left the house, I took a different deck of cards and I did exactly what you just did. I shuffled the cards up, spread them out, divided the deck,
Never.
isolated one card
No way.
so that there'll be only one card upside down in the deck.
Never. Never.
That's
Never.
pretty average.
No.
You're joking.
No, right.
Oh my word.
Thank yous already.
A perfect outcome to say the least, ladies and gentlemen.
That's fantastic.
Thank you very much.
That's ridiculous.
Thank you very
Mr.
much.
Vincent, thank you.
Man.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
I'm going to ask you to shuffle the cards.
We just keep
Do you want to sit
rolling.
there, Niff? If, you know what I mean? Because I don't want to.
Actually, he's okay where he is. You relax.
Okay.
This is important. Do you think you could just grab the ends like this and mix the corners together like this?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead. But once you've done it, stop. Don't do anything else. I want to show you something. Oh, very good. Take your time.
Pressure's on.
Don't ask me to do nothing like that. 'Cause I'm crap.
Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Let's just stop there. I want to show you something. All right. This is your shuffle. I'm going to ask you to do that again, okay? We'll see if you can get a nice interlace. This is important. Take your time. Okay? Away you go.
But don't put them in.
Take your time.
That's
Even
better.
better.
That's good. That's
Even
good.
better. Look at this. I don't want to disturb the
I was pressing
integrity,
out the first time.
Yeah.
the integrity of your shuffle.
Good.
See that?
Yeah.
It's more like it.
You can see you've got nice mixture of elements there. Let me take the jokers out because I don't want to spoil this.
Okay, what religion?
If you were playing a game of cards and he just shuffled, would you be happy with the cards being mixed
I would be, yeah.
like that? Excellent. Do me a favour, place them inside the box. Okay?
That last one, man.
I want you to remember this exactly as it happened. You've seen card control, a perfect prediction. This is one element I could not control because we started by asking Nikki to write down a random number.
Oh,
Sure,
shit.
for sure.
Yeah?
I thought you
The
forgot
number
about
8.
Yeah.
For sure.
You also wrote down a random playing card, the sex of clubs. Nobody influenced your choice in any way. Free will.
That's right.
Not only that, you've seen what happens when a deck of cards have been shuffled. Twice. Are you familiar with a concept known as the 52 factorial? You can actually go on YouTube and see this, so I'm not making this up. When a deck of cards has been shuffled, the order of the cards after the shuffle has never existed before in our known universe. It's based on the probability and the mathematics of 52 times 51 times 50 all the way down to 1.
For sure.
52 Shrek. Let's do some number crunches. Imagine if there was a trillion planets in our universe, and on each of those trillion planets there are a trillion people, each shuffling a trillion packs of cards 1,000 times per second, and they've been doing it since the start of the Big Bang. Only now would they be starting to repeat the shuffles.
Wow.
So what we're dealing with is a deck of cards in an order that's never existed before.
Okay.
So we've got 3 elements at work here: a random card, a random number, and a shuffled deck. Tell me, how would you feel if you were to take the cards out of the box and count down to the 8th position?
Oh no, it's not 6 o'clock.
You found the 6 of clubs. How would you feel? Be honest.
I'm kidding, I'll stop that recording.
Nah.
as well.
I wouldn't have
Oh,
that.
did
Yeah.
I've got to be honest with you, I'm not overly optimistic
No, you said earlier.
because of the odds. But tonight, on fight night, this might be much bigger than Mayweather and McGregor.
I hope so.
I'll be more impressed with this than this.
It'd be worth it just for that alone.
It would
So
be.
I'm going to ask you to take the cards out the box. Make sure you get all of them.
Never.
Oh yeah, you did the.
Don't leave any behind. Dan's going to film this. Now hold them face down. I want you to deal 7 cards on the table. Face up.
down?
Let's commit ourselves.
Face up.
Slowly.
Slowly.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
God.
Deal the 8th card face down. Deal the 9th card face up. A random card and a random number.
Never. Never.
Oh!
Never.
No way! No way!
Never.
That's why he's #1, people. This is
And 6 and 8
ridiculous.
came out next to each other.
Oh
That's
my
random as
God.
well.
You can keep
That's
that.
just too much.
That is.
I wish I'd done it in neat writing
That's
now.
fantastic. Fantastic.
Crazy.
That's nuts.